He moved through the world like a fortress, each stride deliberate and every expression measured. His eyes darted over crowds, always seeing, never letting himself be seen. With practiced ease, he smiled at colleagues and neighbors alike, laughter echoing off stone walls he'd spent years building around his core. Within, he cradled old wounds, memories of loss, words that burned, mistakes etched deep. Pain was a silent friend, tucked beneath layers of composure and pride, never revealed, never acknowledged. There were moments when he caught his own reflection in rain-slicked shop windows or the mirror before dawn and wondered what might exist beneath his shell. But fear outweighed curiosity, and so he pressed onward, carrying his silent hurt as if it gave him shape. But life, as it always does, offered something unexpected. Perhaps it was the way sunlight slanted across his arm in the late afternoon, the heat lingering like a promise. Or maybe it was the sudden, impossible kindness of a stranger on the bus, a small, sincere smile that held no demand. Or it could have been the arrival of another, a gentle soul who refused to treat his armor as something impenetrable. She was never loud nor insistent. Her presence was quiet yet persistent, like the hush before snowfall. She listened when he talked, truly listened, and never flinched when silence lingered between his words. She laughed easily, cried openly, and reached for his hand with unwavering gentleness. For the first time, he noticed something glowing deep within his chest, a mere ember at first, born of her patience and the way her gaze never shied from sorrow. A truth delicate and fragile flickered into being. He was not alone. Her touch did not demand stories or justifications. It simply rested, light as a feather, over the cracks in his armor. One evening, as dusk painted the sky in gentle mauves, she brushed her palm along his shoulder, and her eyes met his with understanding rather than pity. The stone around his heart, which had seemed immovable for so long, strained against itself. The pressure grew unbearable, a tension between wanting to remain hidden and hungering for release. A single tear carved its path down his cheek, unprompted and unashamed. The moment he did not look away from her, the walls began to crumble. Warmth surged in where fear and shame used to live. Light bloomed, not from the world outside, but from within. He did not need to speak. She understood his silence, meeting him not with words, but with arms that folded him into acceptance. In her embrace, he found himself remade. The past did not disappear, nor did the pain, but something new coexisted alongside them, a love deeper than explanation, gentle as breath, fierce as hope. He stood taller after that, the glow in his chest illuminating the world one step at a time. In the end, he learned that courage was not in building walls, but in letting someone gently help him tear them down.